Now, I've been going to the gym since before my face knew what a jawline was, and it still doesn't, hence this situation. But going for this long, you begin to notice some things. Like, isn't it weird how every time you go to the gym, you start seeing the exact same people?
Well, obviously you're gonna notice the same people if you go to the same place at the same time.
I'm gonna stop you right there. It doesn't matter what time you go. Morning, noon, night, even switching LA Fitness locations, I still see the same people. And then you have those people who show up almost every single day for years on end and still make little to no progress. I am those people. Or at least I used to be. But going through that myself helped me realize why so many people stay stuck with their progress. So without further ado, welcome to Watch Mojo. And here are the top 5 reasons why you're making no progress in the gym and getting no bitches. Number 1, time. A lot of people wake up one day, look in the mirror and think,
holy fuck, I hate my body.
But that frustration becomes motivation, often too much motivation. You start dieting, going for runs, and training hard. A week later, you step on the scale and...
holy fuck, I gained weight?
Okay, it's only been 1 week. I'll at least give it 1 month. You think to yourself.
Holy fuck, I look the exact same.
What most people don't realize is those transformations they see from their favorite actors or favorite fitness influencers takes years to achieve. And when you're dieting and training properly for the first time, it often feels even harder. You're trying to break years of bad habits all at once, and the results rarely match the effort you feel like you're putting in. So you set yourself up for failure with unrealistic expectations. Instead of chasing short-term change, look at it as a long-term lifestyle shift. Sure, you might not see much in the first few weeks, but after 6 months of consistency, you'll start noticing a real change. And if you're chasing a top fitness influencer level physique, then that could potentially take 5 to 10 years, depending on your genetics or enhancements or your photo editing skills. Now, I used to have this mindset where you shouldn't compare yourself to others, only your past self, because that person I believed was the only person you could truly be better than. But now I realize that even that can develop into an unhealthy mindset. Our bodies change over time, and sometimes we can't even be better than our past selves. People who peaked in high school know this far too well. But instead, you should look to compare your discipline. Every time you follow through on what you say you're going to do, you grow. Your word is your bond, and it should be treated as such. And not only to other people, but to the bonds we make to ourselves. The James bonds. Number 2, sleep. Let's be honest, unless you're from my mom's generation, you're probably up till 12, maybe 3 a.m. scrolling TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, or all 3.
And maybe you're in your bed right now watching this video, knowing you should have slept 10 videos ago.
You're always exhausted every day and still somehow confused about why.
Why am I always so tired?
Point is, your sleep schedule sucks. And no, that 30-minute nap or 12-hour sleep on the weekend doesn't fix it. But why does sleep even matter for muscle growth? Well, I'm glad you asked, because it's when your brain rests and your body recovers. Good sleep equals better recovery. It lowers cortisol, boosts testosterone, improves cognitive function, and allows the muscles to, actually repair and grow. It's also not just about how long you sleep, it's about how well. A consistent sleep schedule, a good environment, and reducing screen time before bed all work to help improve sleep quality. Aim for 6 to 9 hours, but experiment. Find what makes you feel best and stick to it. Number 3, diet. A lot of people are willing to go to the gym 4, 5, even 6 days a week. But the second you mention diet, it's like you're asking them to kiss Bonnie Blue. And I know at least one of you is thinking you would kiss her, but let me just remind you, those lips probably have more mileage on it than my 95 Maxima. That kiss alone would give you deja vu, like you could taste the regret of all the 1,000 men that came before. Where was I even going with this? Oh yeah. People train hard, but will not diet. If you're putting in all that time and effort into training, why not get the best reward? Make sure your diet is at least 90% locked in. Educate yourself using reputable sites or real nutrition courses. Not the kids who were raised on TikTok and claiming that protein powder isn't real food. The number 1 mistake I see in new gym goers, people will train consistently, but eat way too little protein. You're giving your body the stimulus for growth, but you're not giving it the raw materials to promote muscle growth. Aiming for 0.7 to 1 gram per pound of body weight is a good place to start. That alone, especially if you've never done it, can improve your body composition drastically, even if you're not eating healthy. Because yes, people have made progress not focusing on the quality of food they eat, and solely focusing on calories and macros. But I do recommend at least trying to make majority of your meals come from home-cooked whole foods. Add veggies, fiber, and water. Nail the basics first. You can't out-train a bad diet unless you're an elite athlete with like god-tier genetics. You'd be surprised, but an average chocolate bar is about 250 calories, and that takes you what, 5 minutes to eat? It would take you 20 to 30 minutes of running to just burn that off. But that's not my point. It's not a healthy mindset to just try to burn off the excess calories you get from junk food. My point is, instead, focus on controlling your diet as a whole. Training stimulates growth. Diet fuels and feeds that growth. And that is something you don't want to sleep on. Get it? Like the first point was sleep. Like there's a callback. Number 4, programming. So your sleep is locked in. Your diet's clean. You've been training for years and still no gains? Odds are your programming sucks. Beginners can get away with bad programming and still see growth, but the more advanced you get, the more important better programming becomes. Most people you see in the gym, they don't really train with intent. They go through the motions. Same weights, same reps, same exercises, and no tracking. And no progression. Your muscles adapt to the mechanical tension. If there's no new challenge, then there's no new growth. And that's where progressive overload comes in. You don't need to change your workouts every single week to confuse your muscle because, surprise, surprise, they don't have brains. You do need to focus on increasing reps, weights, or intensity over a period of time. Also, keeping track of all your lifts can be a very useful tool in making sure you're always progressing. I mean, you're probably gonna go on your phone anyways between reps. You may as well record it. We both know these will be the only numbers you will get from the gym, but it's better than nothing. Try following the same program for 6 to 8 weeks, or even longer if your body can handle it. Track your progress and make sure your sets are getting close to failure. That alone will change a lot. Now, yes, some people push way too hard and burn out. I've been guilty of it in the past, but honestly, when you look around the gym, it's way more rare than you think. Most people in the gym who aren't seeing progress do need to push harder. That was a game changer for me. The structured programming, minimal changes, and consistent tracking all helped me continue improving on my fitness journey. And yeah, I'm also a certified personal trainer, so if you need help, you can hit me up on my email somewhere on the screen. Just saying. Number 5, last reason why you're not making progress. Now, if your sleep, diet, training are all on point for years and you still don't look how you want, it's probably your genetics. Your genetics determine things like muscle insertions, whether you have a chest gap or how your bicep looks, whether you have a 6-pack or an 8-pack. It also predetermines your frame size, how big your body is, and how much muscle you can actually put on that frame, and how your fat is actually distributed on your body. You can always look to improve, but sadly, you can't fully override your blueprint. Some things can only be changed with surgeries, and even then, not always. Side note, if there are any girls watching this, I just want to say that hip dips are a natural part of your body. No one workout or workout program or anything short of surgery or fillers will change that. And I know you don't do this for anyone but yourself. But as someone who has been in touch and touched a feminine side, I just want to say that guys just don't care. We don't even notice them. Our biggest flaw is that we see ourselves are usually only seen by us, but don't let social media convince you that these are flaws. The problem is so many influencers sell so many lies that it's hard to even tell what's the truth. But if you're training hard, eating well, and staying disciplined, you should be proud of what you can achieve. That's it for today, and I can almost guarantee that if you're not seeing progress, those are the main 5 reasons why. Now, the reason why you're not getting a significant other is probably because you're so focused on only growing physically and not mentally. You need to find love within yourself before you seek it in others. If this video helps you at all, don't forget to comment, leave a like, subscribe, and I do actually do personal training and coaching on the side, including online. So if you want to hit me up, my email is right here. And yeah, that's it. Peace.